like and subscribe, or I'll send you to the Shadow Realm. The O5s need you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Foundation researchers who grew up in the 90s, they're the same picture. That girl is so cute. I wonder what she's listening to. SCP containment reach femur breaker sounds. Hitler, Dr. Bright, Dr. Cimmerian, Dr. Clef. The SCP Foundation capable of destroying the universe. Type 3 civilizations who just want more territory. The SCP community making more SCPs. The SCP Foundation. The SCPs. People, fuck the organizations from keeping everything a secret. Everyone deserves the truth. The SCP Foundation working 24/7 to make sure the universe doesn't explode. Other Marshall, Carter and Dark SCPs that can actually be profitable. A room that fills with tar. 13-year-old girls. I'm so socially awkward LMAO. Skinny white dude in the corner. My face when I, with SCP 579. Serpent's Hand, SCP Foundation, Chaos Insurgency, GOC, SCP-2399. Mere MTF, that killed a Chaos Squad, Uncle Larry. Therapist, don't worry, Dr. Wondertainment isn't real, he can't hurt you. Dr. Wondertainment, Mecha Soldier Exoskeleton. Nobody, people who look at SCP-1074, it's beautiful, I've looked at this for 5 hours now. Watching the Volgun, reading the SCP articles, me. SCP-999-J, Satan. SCP-1000 explained to everyone, SCP-1000 to level 3 clearance. SCP-682 listing every country he wants to destroy. You see a plague doctor, panic. It's Halloween, calm. He says you have the pestilence, panic. I start getting the virus symptoms. I quarantine myself and get tested. I vomit a bunch of games to play while I quarantine, so I don't get bored. Are ya winning, son? SCP-173 begins duplicating the Foundation. What people think SCP-096 would do if he breached versus what he actually does. SCP-053, give me the lizard. SCP-447 containment procedures. It's literally harmless, as long as you don't expose it to a dead body. Literally the 7th proposal. Test subject 1 dead body, Dr. Clef. Wow, how did you get like that? Every time a Class D is killed, I do 1 push-up. I fear no man, but that thing. Item SCP-173 with a photograph of 096 attached to it, it scares me. SCP-999 has fucking died. Casually approached child. SCP-106, D9341. When you are a statue that snaps necks, but everyone keeps calling you a peanut, visible frustration. Should you pronounce it 05 or 05? Well, that sounds like black card with extra steps. SCP-131 exists. SCP-096 and SCP-173. Bright and Cleft explaining why they gave SCP-420-J to SCP-682, the O5 Council. Why not take a tour of the containment facility? Lumpy boys, angry doggos, sticky dudes, stealthy Voldemort, long Larry, redacted. SCP Memes 100, this is brilliant. SCP Memes 1000, but I like this. Me 5 seconds after I realize that there is a PC in my team.